Hey guys, and welcome to my DVD collection video where we'll be talking about my top favorite animated films of all time. And this was a user-requested video by one of my good friends on YouTube, ApocalypseMooninite. And you can check out his channel on the link below. And he wanted me to do a video showing all my top favorite animated films. And I thought before I started this, you can also go check out our Q&A video, which I'll post something here, or somewhere, or in the link below. And you can ask us questions. And probably this week we'll be answering all your questions. So right now, after this video, go check out that and ask your question. But I thought I'd start with my first. And the first one is Beavis and Butthead Do America. And I know a lot of people talked about this movie like on the Fanboys channel and Nintendo Buzz and stuff. But I mean, I'm really a big fan of Beavis and Butthead. It's a really good show, and I hear they're bringing it back to MTV soon, so that should be really exciting. But this is pretty much Beavis and Butthead. Like, somebody steals their TV, and then they're like on this whole cross-country trip to go find it, and I haven't watched this in a long time, so. But this has always been like one of my favorite animated films, because I don't watch too many. I don't watch too many animated films. And the next one I have is the Simpsons movie, which again, this is one that the Fanboys and ApocalypseMooninite and Nintendo Buzz have always talked about, and stuff like that. But again, this is the Simpsons movie, and pretty much just the Simpsons. And what happens is, I forget what this is because like I haven't watched this either in a really long time since I bought it, which was like I think last Christmas or something. But from what I can remember is like Homer like does something wrong and it like messes up the whole town, and then they put a glass dome over it, and a really funny movie. I really enjoyed that one as well. Now the next ones that I have are, again, they're all on the VHSs, and the first one I had was Monsters Inc. And I don't know, because I was born in '96, so I kind of grew up with these. I grew up with the VHS things. And I don't know if anybody else knows what I'm talking about, like these big bulky things that look like you're holding a book. You open them up and they're like this. But this one was weird because it's like in depth here. But this one was weirder from all the other ones because it was clear, like you could see through it, and it was blue. And then the VHS tape was blue as well. And somehow I've always managed to keep these in like really good condition, but like some of them got like really like fucked up in some of these. So this is like John Goodman does Sully and stuff, and it's pretty much the underground world of monsters and like how they scare people, and then the screams that they get like powers the city or something like that. I always remember watching this movie. Like I always remember like always waking up. I'm like, I'm gonna watch Monsters Inc. today. Like on Saturdays, I would wake up and I'd be like, I'm gonna watch that. But like I said, somehow, like, I used to love these, but then they just moved to the regular VHSs, which I thought really sucked. Now, the next one I have is, like, all these are Disney's, so Disney Pixar, so it says, like, Disney Pixar's A Bug's Life. And, again, this is in the big book case, and you open it up here. Remember, these were, like, always plastic, and then they would always have, like, these serial numbers in them and stuff. And I just noticed that some of these have like variations of like other bugs on this. Like one of them I believe has Flick on it, and then the other one has Hopper, and then the Ladybug on them and stuff. This is pretty much, again, this is almost like Monsters Inc. because it's kind of like an in-depth look behind the scenes of monsters, and this is behind the scenes of bugs and stuff. And what happens is a grasshopper named Hopper, I believe, comes in and like fucks up everything, and he's just like, oh, you have this many times to do this, and then they go on this whole thing. They're like, oh, we need food and stuff and stuff like that. Again, a really good movie. I'm pretty sure everybody has seen this, like have seen these movies once or twice in their whole life. Next one I have is a Walt Disney one, which is oh my god, these are all so dusty, stuff like that. Next one I have is, again, just Walt Disney, and this is Tarzan. And Tarzan is a story that I think is like really old, but they made it into a movie or something like that. What happens is Tarzan is the lost ape man or something. I think his parents get killed. I have never watched these movies ever since I turned like 10 or something for some reason. But, and it's like, they all turn like, he gets adopted by apes and they raise him, and then these people come, they're all like, oh, it's an ape man and stuff, and then, like I said, if you've never seen these movies, I mean, you really should. I'm sorry this video is going to be a little shorter because I really don't have anything to say about these. Now, the next one I have is, again, a Walt Disney classic, and it even says it on the cover. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people really like this movie, like, besides me. And again, it's in one of the big-ass bookcases right here. And what I chose was Aladdin. And Aladdin, again, was one of the best movies I've ever seen from Disney at that, though. And it's like, it's set back in the, I forget what that is, but it's set like back in the, like when genies and stuff were created or something like that. And then it's like, this kid gets a lamp and he like gets the genie, and then it's like wished back, and he gets all this like, it's like terrible adventure, and then the lamp gets stolen. But I mean, there's really nothing I can say about some of these movies because they're just like they're really good. Now, the next one I have is the full-length hit movie. If I can get the case closed real quick, I'm just making sure all the VHSs are in here. This is the Rugrats movie. And again, this was different from all the other ones because usually they just had the movie poster on them, and then it was like all white except for the Monsters Inc. one, which was see-through, and then the blue tape. This one was all orange because of the Nickelodeon. And like, if you ever remember watching Nickelodeon, they would do the Nickelodeon stuff like that, and it'd be like all the good shows are back on, like Keenan and Kel, Ren and Stimpy and stuff, and it'd be like, it'd have all these like weird animations. I found a video of like that, like of all of like the commercials. I'll definitely post this under here because it's really good. And then like it'd be all orange in here, and I remember it had the orange tape. I remember my dad was always like, not my dad, my mom was always like, what do you want to watch? And I was like, oh, I want to watch the orange tape. She was like, orange tape. And I was like, oh, the Rugrats. Stuff like that. This is just like a Rugrats movie. And what happened behind this is Dill Pickles. It's amazing how I know this, and I don't know any of these. Dill Pickles is born, and then Tommy and them, they go on this huge adventure because Tommy wants to give him back to the doctor and stuff. And then they get lost in the woods, and remember that movie like kind of terrified me like when I was a kid because they had all these like weird moments in them and stuff. Now, the next one I have is not in the best shape because I think I've had it since it came out in the original VHS form, and I think a lot of people are probably like, oh, what did he choose and stuff? What did he choose? And what I chose was the Disney. It doesn't say anything like not Disney Classic or anything. It's just Disney. I chose the Disney Toy Story. And I think I chose this one because, and I'll show you, it got really fucked up. Right there, if you can see that. And then like the edges of it are kind of like messed up. I would love to know if these are worth any money. Like if they're worth any money. If you could tell me if they're worth money, go ahead. But I don't know. And it was like, basically all these same movies have like the same thing. An in-depth look / behind the scenes of all the behind the scenes of, and this is behind the scenes of toys. And pretty much it follows Buzz. Before the movie starts, it follows Woody, and Woody's just like a toy, and then all this like ultra super awesome toy Buzz Lightyear comes and like messes up his whole thing. Like if you ever seen my reviews of like the Rob Zombie figure and the Alice Cooper figure, like I had the Rob Zombie figure and then the Alice Cooper figure came and it got all like messed up. Like that's Buzz and Woody pretty much. Then like Woody gets rid of Buzz, and then it gets all messed up because Woody's like, oh, I need to find Buzz and stuff, and I don't know. Again, awesome movie. I just feel like a complete idiot talking about some of these movies because I'm like, oh, blah, 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 stuff like that. But so that's pretty much my top animated films, and I'm sorry that it wasn't more because, like I said, I'm not really a big fan of animated films. I mean, it's not that they're not good, it's just that I don't really care for them. I wish I would have had Lion King on VHS, but I don't. And I thought that would have been really good to put in there. I also had Iron Giant, but I don't know where the VHS tape was. I think it was in the old TV, and then the old TV got thrown away, so I don't know. Sorry about that. But like I said, you can definitely go ask us questions in the other Q&A video. We'll be doing that very soon. We'll have a new vlog up. We're going to go see Jackass 3D this weekend. And I thank you all for subscribing. Keep subscribing. Tell your friends about us and help us get more subscribers. But like I said, I hope you like this video, and I will see you again sometime. Bye.